anybody who wishes to speak on this item?
We have one request to speak on the study session item.
Okay, why don't we go ahead and do the presentation, if that's okay, and then we'll have the speaker speak. Okay, so first study session item, and the only study session item, employee engagement team presentation on the 410 schedule pilot program. Presentation by Megan Wishner, management analyst.
Good evening. Good evening, Mayor, members of the City Council. The item before you tonight is a strategic plan objective, and the item is attract and retain quality staff through best practices and trends. Tonight it's going to be an emphasis on a 410 work schedule pilot program. This item is actually a continuation from the December 19th City Council meeting where the Engagement Committee came to City Council with itemized list of items, and one of those was a potential 410 work schedule pilot program. We did receive a majority City Council support, so that therefore we went back and we have now put together tentative next steps for implementing this pilot program moving forward. So tonight I will be presenting on behalf of our engagement committee, which some of them are in the audience today. So that being said, we'll go through the PowerPoint. So what would a 410 work schedule pilot program entail? We would close City Hall every Friday. Essentially, this would align with other city facilities such as the City Yard, whose staff is currently on a 410, Fire Administration, and PD Administration. City Hall's new operating hours would be Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., open 11 hours per day, 4 days a week, 44 hours per week. Essentially, we would be closing our doors every Friday. However, we would be opening up 1 hour later, Monday through Thursday, which would give individuals who may work a 8 to 5, 9 to 5, the opportunity to come in and visit City Hall past that 5 o'clock hour. The pilot program can be anywhere from 6 months to a year. We will be seeking the direction and preference of City Council in regard to that. I think 6 months to a year would give us enough time to adequately measure if it is going to be something we implement permanently or not. Again, we will ask for the direction of City Council on their preference for the trial program. So in order to engage our staff who will be impacted directly by this pilot program, our committee sent out an interest survey to see what the general consensus was of our City Hall staff and our 6 full-time community services staff. The survey came back with 77% of eligible staff interested in the pilot program, and I'll go through how I got that number on the following slide. So this was one of the questions within the survey. Are you interested in working a 410 schedule for 10-hour days? And this will be a pilot program. There were 36 individuals who said they were interested, 9 who opted to stay on the 980 work schedule, 6 who were on the fence but decided they would be willing to try out the pilot program, and 2 who were already working that 410 schedule. So in total, we sent it out to, we sent it out to 72 email addresses. We got that 66 email addresses within City Hall and 6 email addresses within Community Services full-time staff. 6 of those employees were deemed temporary, and that would make them not legible to participate in this program since they are not permanent. So I subtracted them from the total amount, and then 12 full-time permanent staff did not participate in the survey. Survey was open for about a 2-week period, and there were reminders sent out, so 12 staff chose not to take the survey. So 42, as you can see on the survey, 40, added the 36 to the 6. So those who are interested and those who are interested in trying the pilot program, that came out to 42. Interested, willing to try, 9 were not interested, and then 2 are already on that 410. So I added the 42, divided it by 54, and that's how I got that 77% who are willing to participate in this pilot program. Okay. This next slide is some survey participant testimonials that I did pull directly from the survey. Those who were interested in trying out or transitioning to the 410 expressed things such as reduced commuting, better work-life balance, more time with family, improved work productivity, unsure if they'd enjoy it, but willing to give it a try. Those are where those 6 fell under. Reduced public confusion. Someone said being open alternate Fridays can and has caused confusion to the public. And then ultimately we would align with the city yard, fire admin, and police admin employees. Those who did not show interest stated it would be less time with their family on a daily basis. 10 hours seems like a very long work day. Does not work with current childcare and family responsibilities. And a few stated that they have tried out the 410 and they did not like it. So they don't want to move forward. Here is a slide of current cities who are on the 410 work schedule. I pulled some from Orange County along with a few outside of our county. La Habra, La Palma, Placentia, Stanton, Los Alamitos, they are all on the 410. Most of those are pretty comparable to what our population is currently. And then those larger cities, Corona and Rancho Cucamonga, are also able to accommodate that 410. So this just kind of shows you that any city can accommodate if they choose to. So what would our next steps be? Right now we are currently going through the negotiation process for labor. The labor union